Oh, it really is magic. This cake is magic. Well, hello there everyone, and welcome to my kitchen. I have made magic happen today. Yeah, I have made an eggnog cake, and it is magical. It is so delicious. It has a delicious eggnog custard bottom with this fluffy cake on top. I cannot wait to share the recipe with you all, so hang with me today because it is that time to get cooking. All right, so I've got my ingredients here to make the eggnog cake. Now there are a few steps, but don't worry, I'm gonna walk you through it. Now I'm just gonna go over these ingredients with you as I make it, but I will leave you the full recipe in the description box below. So the first thing that you're gonna need is 4 eggs at room temperature. Now, here's a little tip for you. If you want to bring your eggs up to room temperature really quick, just leave them in a bowl of warm tap water for like 30 minutes. Mine have just been sitting in this bowl while I have been getting all my ingredients together. All right, so then what we want to do is we want to separate the egg whites from the egg yolks. All right, so I'm going to set my egg yolks to the side, and then I'm going to add 1/8 of a teaspoon of white distilled vinegar to my egg whites. The smallest I have is 1/4 of a teaspoon, so I'm just going to be very careful and just fill this up to half. Half of 1/4 is 1/8. The vinegar will help stabilize the egg whites because we're going to beat them until they're nice stiff peaks. All right, so now to work on my egg yolks. I'm going to take a hand mixer and I'm just going to beat the egg yolks until they're light yellow color. So that looks good. Now I'm going to add 1½ cups of powdered sugar. All right, so then I'm going to start to slowly drizzle in 1 stick or 1/2 cup of melted butter. Then I'm going to add 1 cup of all-purpose flour, and I'm just going to add this in batches. All right, I am going to scrape down the sides of the bowl. Okay, then you'll need 2 cups of room temperature eggnog. Now how I did this was I put it in the microwave for about 1 minute and 15 seconds, and I just stirred every 15 seconds just so it's not hot, but it's at room temperature. I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract and 2 tablespoons of a rum. All right, I'm going to start to slowly drizzle in the eggnog into my batter. Okay, then the last thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to fold in the egg whites into my batter. And I'm just going to do this a little bit at a time. All right, so just so you know, the batter is a little runny and you can see some of the egg white that's still in there, and that's okay, that's fine. But I'm going to pour my batter into an 8x8 square pan that I have lined with parchment paper. All right, then you'll want to bake it in a 325-degree oven for about 50 to 55 minutes. So the eggnog cake is out of the oven, and I have actually let it cool for a couple of hours. Now I'm just going to lift it out of the pan and I'm going to cut it into squares. You don't have to do that. You could just bake it in the pan without the parchment paper. I just wanted to give you guys a better look at it. So I can no longer wait. I have got to have a piece of this magic eggnog cake. I don't even know if I have words. It is so good. If you are an eggnog fan, you have got to make this. You will not be sorry. Well, thank you all so much for watching. I hope that you have a wonderful day. God bless, and as always, I will see you soon with more delicious recipes.